Williams standing Nyck de Vries admits he spent the whole night awake ahead of his dream Formula 1 debut at the Italian Grand Prix, in which he finished ninth. The 2020-2021 Formula E champion was drafted in to replace Alex Albon on Saturday at Monza after the Thai driver was struck down by appendicitis. De Vries qualified a solid 13th before being promoted to 8th due to a raft of grid penalties being applied to drivers ahead of him. The Dutchman, who would only lose one place during the race, to finish his debut in 9th. Commenting on his MAJESTIC F1 debut with Williams, De Vries said, "The whole of the last 24 hours has just been a dream. I didn't really have too much time to think because everything was so rushed. I had a very bad sleep. It went from excitement into nerves, and I didn't dare even look into my sleep tracking because basically I spent the whole night awake. But perhaps it helped me. I couldn't think and I just had to go on with the job. My start wasn't great, but it was enough to maintain position, and I think it was key for me to get into rhythm in the beginning and not to lose positions. Because then your tires are dirty and you're always on the back foot. That's why I was really happy with our strategy and how we managed that. And actually, that pace was really good, and we made a small adjustment from stint 1 to stint 2 again. I know we had a little bit of help from the outside with grid penalties and all that, but hey, no one take these points away from us." De Vries came too close to being given a track limits penalty in the race, which he says was down to the high speed balance of his Williams being off and forcing him out wide through the last move section. "In the beginning of the race, I wasn't really happy with the high speed balance," he added, "and that kind of forced me always a bit wide. I struggled to turn the car, especially in the two last moves, and that was forcing me wide. So with the kind of flap adjust for run 2, I felt like the balance was in a better window, and that helped me to be cleaner and safer on track limits." De Vries says fellow Dutchman and Italian GP winner Max Verstappen offered him some kind advice ahead of his start and appreciates the support he had from other drivers during the weekend. "He was kind," De Vries said when asked what Verstappen said to him on the grid. "We had some messaging last night, even in the morning. Lewis congratulated me. They've all been very supportive and very kind. Max just came to me and said, 'It's going to be fine, it's going to be good. Just have a good start and get through.'"